Alright friends, welcome back. This is episode number 26 and we are still here atop Mount Chimney. I've decided not to heal up our Pokemon because I'm pretty sure they won't throw any more really tough battles at us on the way down. And I don't want to waste my revives. If I see any trainers, we'll heal up, but I think that's going to be unlikely. Like I doubt there'll be like a rival battle or something like that. Although didn't May, she said she was going to battle us and then she didn't, so what a liar. But alright, Fiery Path, here we come. Quickest way to Lava Ridge. Or Jagged Pass, rather. Alright, gotta be careful here. I guess you can use Strength to go back up, but we don't have... do we have Strength? We do have Strength, I think. I was afraid to teach it because it's an HM move. Um, but we can't use it outside of battle anyway. Right, because we don't have the gym badge, so... There's that. Alright. Let's put on the item finder as we jump down these ledges. It's hard to tell, is that a cliff there? Yeah, I think so. What's this thing? Is it like a... oh, just grass. Okay. And yeah, I guess that's... I wonder if you can push that up and then ride a bike up, or if you just have to push it aside. But not going to use Repel, because of course this is the first time we've been to this route, so I want to see what we can find here. So there's Machop. Not sure if there's been other opportunities to catch Machop before now. Level 19 too, so that tells me that maybe we should train up our Pokemon, not intentionally, but just incidentally. Oh wow. This looks really steep. Is this like a one-way thing? It's gotta be. Left or right? Let's go to the grassy way. Take our risks. And I assume that's much too steep even to ride a bike up. Although it does kind of look like a bike route. Alright, let's go ahead and use Giga Drain and see if it's a one-shot. Machop does have a pretty low special defense. Machop is kind of like Abra, where it's it's a fine, strong Gen 1 Pokemon. If it was a Gen 1 Pokemon, I would definitely recommend very strongly considering it as a party member, no pun intended. But being a Gen 3 game, I think it's more fun to train a Makuhita or even like a Meditite. Even though Machop and Machamp are probably better in the long run. It's kind of the same way. Oh, and I couldn't test my theory about the bike, but I'm sure... oh, I can do it right here. So it does seem there might be a trainer here. Oh, we can ride it up. Oh, that's cool. Doesn't really help us any. There's a rare Pokemon, but we can't get to them. TM69 Rock Polish. Okay, makes sense it would be up a slope like this. That could be useful. It doubles the speed, or increases by 2 stage the speed of a Pokemon that uses it. Mainly for like rock types, some like steel types, and probably some other Pokemon as well. But I don't know, Slate might be able to use it, but Slate's not fast. But yeah, whatever, sure. This is actually a pretty cool one. If it wasn't in such a remote location, I would consider it. This reminds me of the one that I had in the original game. It was very similar to this, I think. And I even do remember there being like a crevice like this that you have to fill up with like a rug or something. Now that I see it. But yeah, just the location. Like they say in real estate, location, location, location. I'll probably need strength and a bike to get here, and I'll have a bike, but I won't have strength forever. Alright, can't get whatever that thing is, maybe a Spind or something. So there is presumably a trainer here. Let's revive one Pokemon. Watch this be a waste and her not even be a trainer, but I also don't want to lose, so. And let's do Ford, because he's pretty strong. Alright. Matang is pretty strong too, has better resistances, but I think Ford has the better offensive presence and a wider type coverage. Expert Shelby, okay. She has a Meditite. Speaking of Meditite. Oh, one thing I meant to say, just kind of incidentally, I thought it was kind of interesting how I noticed in the Archie battle, even though his Mightyena was the first one that he sent out and the one that fainted, the fainted Pokeball was like in the middle of the 3 Pokeballs, so I'm not sure what order they're in. Hey, Hariyama, so wow, okay. Experts are actually one of the most powerful trainer classes, which makes sense given their name. They're kind of like ace trainers when they get older, I guess. Knockoff. So that'll knock off my Miracle Seed, but just for this battle, I get it back at the end. As you can see, that did a lot of damage, but thankfully we are faster and can get some health back. Alright, so I'm starting to think that I was worried I'd be overleveled. I think I might actually be underleveled because, I mean, her best is 26. What's the gym leader's going to be? Probably 30 then, if I had to guess, or thereabouts. Now we do have a larger team, but on the flip side, let's see. Lily is weak to fire. The next gym is fire type, obviously. I don't mean to spoil that, but Slade is weak to fire. Ford is even, and actually resists fire, so that might be nice. They might even have, like, you know, other types of attacks as well that could be super effective. And then Dan and Ava are pretty neutral, but Ava's doesn't have the highest stats. So even though we have a pretty good team, you know, it's not finished yet. We don't have a water type. Ava's not a dragon type, so she won't resist fire. So ironically, we're kind of not very well prepared for a fire type gym. So who knows? Maybe I'll see. Oh, I missed it. Probably should have gone that way first. Maybe I'll see if there's a few trainers somewhere I can face, just to get a little bit more XP under our belt. Gulpin, not too tough. Although we are a grass type, which means both of our attacks are not very effective against it. I wonder how much Venoshock will do. Even being not very effective, it's still a powerful move. You know, it'd be cool if like Venoshock did double damage against poison types always, kind of like how Freeze Dry does double damage against water types. All right, I don't really want to keep using all my well. Oh, all right. I probably would have used Leech Seed if I had the option, but because of Encore, I do not. Looks like we'll need maybe 2 more. Ironically, a Giga Drain would probably do it. The one thing I'm worried about with Giga Drain is there is an ability, I don't remember what it's called, but I feel like Gulpin might have it, where if you use a move that would normally drain your opponent's health, if the opponent has that ability, it will instead like do extra damage to you or something, because like their blood is like poison, so you don't want to drink it. Kind of a cool ability, but yes, I wouldn't want to risk that here. Alright, but it'd be cool if, like, since the whole idea of Venoshock is that it does double damage if your opponent is poisoned, like if they're a poison type, they're already poisoned, so if that's kind of, you know, the mechanic of it, like, biologically, you would think that would kind of be how it would work, but anyway. Max Ether, let me go ahead and, I do want to heal up Lily, just in case we accidentally run into a trainer. Just gonna use some Soda Pop in the interest of time. Unfortunately, I'm not sure there are too many trainers around here to face. Although Jagged Pass seems pretty long, so who knows, maybe there's different routes down and you know, different trainers to face each way. Alright, Spoink, that's very cool. So Spoink is Psychic, which is good against poison types like Roselia, but I think this might be a one-shot. Ooh, not quite. So Psybeam is a pretty good Psychic attack. Get Stab. Didn't do too much damage, I guess, because Spoink isn't evolved, and Roselia has, I guess, a pretty decent special defense stat. So that's nice. Maybe that special defense will actually help her survive a fire attack in the gym. It's gonna be tough. Can't go over there, can't go over there. Well, the only way is down. Just seeing anything over here. Not really. Is this the bottom of the pass? Looks like it. But let's face this camper first. This place isn't your casual hike. It's not suited for a picnic. Who says you can't have a picnic on a hike? Gloom, a poisoning grass type versus a poisoning grass type. I did look up, and it looks like the Ho Index has 202 Pokemon, or did have 202 Pokemon. You know what? We're going to be against 2 opponents. I don't think it's going to be a one-shot, so let's use Growth. Maybe not even a 2-shot, although after Growth I bet it will be. Mega Drain. Good thing that's doubly not very effective. And then because of some new evolutions like Glade and Probopass and Magnezone that were added since Gen 3. That increased the dex up to, I think, 211. So it is actually quite a bit larger than the first game. It still seems like, maybe they could have done a couple additional. Um, Interesting. A couple additional Pokemon, maybe make it like 230 or 240 or something. Okay, so if I had 4 really good attacks, I might just say no. What I really like about Toxic Spikes is that, one, Roselia is pretty fast, so it can use it soon, which means in a long battle I can poison all their Pokemon. What I really love about it is that it's very synergistic with Venoshock in that every Pokemon that switches in gets poisoned because of the Toxic Spikes, and then Venoshock does double damage. That could be a really powerful strategy. As much as I like Growth, we did get to use it one last time. Let's override it. It's kind of weird that we still have the benefit from Growth for this next Pokemon. Hey, Swablu. Even though we don't have the move anymore, it just seems a little weird to me, but not that weird. That's the way the game works. We are getting low on power points, so if we see any more trainers, I'm going to use some Lepa Berries. Just to play it safe, especially because half our team is fainted right now. It's kind of weird they make you face all these people right afterwards without healing you up, but yeah, I don't mind. That's what items are for, right? Let's do Giga Drain. We have plenty of these. Might as well do Venoshock. And if you guys don't mind, just before I forget, I also want to give Citrus Berry back to Slate here. Alright, nothing over here. Alright, well that was Jagged Pass. I'm sure there's some more areas there to explore. We've already been... Oh, we haven't faced this guy yet. Well, why not? Oh. I'd like to get to Mauville, but if I went down those ledges, it'd be no easy matter to get back to Lava Ridge. Yeah, you think somebody would have, like, made some stairs or something? Like, it seems like, in the interest of commerce and free travel and trade, like, if this was the real world, someone would have built some steps. But it's a video game, and that's the way it works. Alright. Here we are in Lava Ridge. Dance and soul make power. Soul is the way of karate for me. You understand, yes? Oh, of course, yes, definitely. You good, kid. Thought you might give me something there. Alright, only one attendant here. Just the usual stuff. Well, we have a lot of money from all that. I guess facing Team Aqua is a profitable business. Let's buy some more Super Repels. Might need some burn heals for this gym, but probably not. I have plenty of berries. Ultra Balls. Can't afford too many, but let's buy 3 of them. Maybe some more Great Balls as well. And Revives. Yeah, we have the money. Let's buy 2 more of them. Alright, thank you very much. The Sturdy ability protects Pokemon from one-hit KO moves like Fissure, but that's not all. It also protects the Pokemon when a normal attack was strong enough to have made it faint in one blow. That's right, originally it was just for one-hit KO moves, like Horn Drill. But it wasn't, Oh yeah, we could buy something at the Lava Cookies, I think. But maybe some other time. The top of Mount Chimney. Alright, let's go ahead and heal before anything else bad happens. Alright, time to rest up. But then I guess they figured Sturdy wasn't really that useful because almost nobody uses one-hit KO moves. So they made it kind of like a Focus Sash, where if your Pokemon is at full health and would be knocked out by a move, instead it just goes to 1 HP. So there's an access to the hot springs, which I think we'll probably try out in a little bit. Usually I would want to check out the houses in the town first, but I am worried about how much time it's going to take. So let's instead just go ahead and check out the gym. Leader Flannery, one with a fiery passion that burns. So what I'm going to do is face at least the first trainer here and see what their levels are. If it seems like they're already pretty high level, then we might train a little bit and come back next episode. Otherwise, we'll face her today and give it a try. Yo, how's it going, Champ to be Owen? Lava Ridge's gym leader Flannery uses fire-type Pokemon. Her passion for Pokemon burns stronger and hotter than a volcano. Don't get too close to her or you might get burned. Hose her down with water and then go for it. Unfortunately, we don't have any water types or even water type moves. Ah! Well. Oh, cool. So it's an elevator, basically. So can I go up here? No. What else can I do down here? Oh, I can just go in the water. Okay, cool. Wonder if this is also fed from the hot springs. I bet you it is. It's a big gym. Might actually take a while. Especially if there's more dead ends like this. So maybe we'll face some of the gym trainers today and then come back and defeat her tomorrow. Give me something to look forward to at work. Alright, so who do we have up first? Still Ava? That's probably okay. Actually, Lily's been our second highest Pokemon now. Thanks to all the battles we've been doing recently. Huh, he turned his head and then saw us. Ow, 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 yikes, it's hot. That's just hot water, like a hot tub probably. I've never been in a hot spring, come to think of it, but wouldn't mind trying it one day. Be a pretty cool experience, I imagine. Alright, 23, so... I had to guess, I'd say her best Pokemon's probably... How good were Archie's? I already forget. 26 maybe? Somewhere abouts? Lava Plume is a pretty good move. Oh, and I'm burned! Means my attack is halved. Alright. I think I'm gonna switch just because mainly the, Well, do I have any special attacks? Not really. Which means they'll all do less damage, so I think I'm just gonna switch out and, get rid of the burn with Natural Cure. Plus, I'm expecting another fire move, so Ford should take that pretty well. Amnesia, okay. That increases your special defense by 2 stages, which is okay, because Ford is a physical attacker. Let's use Low Sweep, since it is a stab attack. Numel is fire and ground, so it will be evenly effective. This fighting is even against both those types. I also am not against getting Ford some additional XP, since he might ironically be our best shot against Flannery. Although you don't know, it could be like a neutral matchup, like Dan might also be really good. But I'm thinking we have like Dig, which is super effective. I should use Dig, why didn't I think of that? Oh well, better late than never. And a pretty high base power move. We do have like Bulldoze on Slate, but Slate is also weak to fire. So, and usually in a situation where Pokemon are weak to each other, it's the one that has Stab that gets the advantage. I'm blinded by the sweat in my eyes. Alright, let's use some berries here. I'll just use citrus berries because that's what I've selected. Alright, so now that we're in this chamber, we can go up the other one. Seems pretty straightforward. Oh, I see an Ace Trainer up there. Oh, we go down further. Oh, we're up at the top level. Right, okay, I gotcha. So now, I'm guessing... Oh, Ninja Boy, that's really cool. I feel like my brain is melting. Let's hurry up and battle. Did he just like dive into the water when I jumped down? Probably. That's a really cool idea. I like whoever came up with that. I was like, oh, let's hide a Ninja Boy under the water, because I didn't see him there. I don't know if you guys did, but I certainly was surprised. Alright, Ava. Yeah, I think I'll get her this level, but after that, I'm going to switch to the lead member of my team, because I want to get Ford another level before we go into that last battle, and I want to get Flamethrower. That's cool, being a fire gym, giving him Flamethrower. Doesn't get stabbed, but it is a high base power move. Base 90. Which is really high for this point in the game. In fact, it's really high for any point in the game. Flamethrower is one of those moves you kind of just teach your Pokemon and then keep forever. But you'll notice, as you probably can tell, Coughing has a pretty high defense stat. Actually, Wheezing, both its regular and Galarian forms, are sometimes used in competitive play as sort of defensive tanks. Refresh, oh that's cool. So that, I think what that does is heal any stats condition you have. We already have 4 pretty good moves, so I'd rather just keep them. It might come in useful, but even so, I'm probably only marginally. Oh, I'm so dizzy. This poor kid, like, you need to go to the hot spring and relax and enjoy yourself a bit. Don't work yourself too hard. Alright, so as promised, we're going to heal up Ava. Why not? I keep trying to conserve resources. It seems like such a waste for 4 HP, especially when I'm switching around Pokemon. But on the other hand, I also have like a bazillion berries, so let's try the middle one first, then we'll try the left one. I do want to face all the trainers, so if this seems like the way forward, ironically we'll come back. And it does not. I assume I can jump down there, though, to get back fast. And I'm sure Flannery's at the end of this, so that once you beat her, you can get down easily. It's a good system. Alright, moving on up. Ooh, lots of trainers in this gym. I'm trying to leave my stress. Don't come along and stress me out. Well, maybe you shouldn't work at a gym then, because that's kind of part of the job description. Only one Pokemon, but should be enough XP here. Oh, we already leveled up. Whoops, okay. Well, regardless, get a little bit more experience, and I don't think, I don't know, I can't remember if Dan has Bulldoze or not. I feel like he couldn't learn it, but maybe he could. No, maybe he could. We've used so many TMs recently that I forget who knows what now. Alright, Dan, what do you know? He does, Bulldoze and Rock Tomb. That's right, Rock Tomb too is super effective against fire types. Although not Numel, because Numel's part ground type. And Rock is not good against ground. Let's try to get Dan some XP, because I feel like he could be really useful in this upcoming gym battle. Okay, I'll battle with you. Also one Pokemon. See, like, it's a fire gym, and they don't have enough fire Pokemon, I guess. They just give her, like, a Meditite, but the Coughing with Flamethrower I can understand. Maybe this Meditite has, like, Fire Punch? That'd be pretty cool. But even so, like, just add more fire types to the game. Actually, that's a big part of the reason. Let's try our new move, Uproar. That oh, there we go. I was right, Fire Punch. So that's cool. That I decided to go with a fire starter in this game, and it's been forever since I first kind of planned out this team. But oh yep, locked in. No changing now. Is because I don't think there were really that many good choices. There's well, there's Numel, and there's Torkoal, but neither of them are really like, or Camerupt and Torkoal, but neither one of them are like, excuse me, amazing Pokemon. They're both pretty slow, and we talked about them before a little bit. None of them are like, oh, that's cool in the same way that Blaziken or Roserade or some of these other Pokemon are, at least in my opinion. Maybe you really like Torkoal or Camerupt, and hey, if so, more power to you. Right, let me just check real quick and see if anybody's like really close to leveling up. If so, I'll move them to the front. If not, we'll just stick with Dan. Dan's about halfway, Roselia's less. Zigzagoon's close, but not going to use him. Okay, so let's get Slate up front, even though he's going to have a hard time with some fire types. Because it would be nice to at least get him a little bit more XP, so that maybe we're faster than one of Flannery's Pokemon when we go to face her. So I wonder if this is going to be the way forward. It kind of looks like it. Oh, but looks can be deceiving. So I guess you got to go around back to get there, or do I just go... I mean, it almost looks like I could just go through this one and then reach Flannery. But that seems too easy. Like here, if I go up here, will that face her? I don't want to do it yet. Oh, is that another Ninja Boy? It is! So it's the bubbles. That makes sense. With ninjutsu, I can seal myself in steam. Ton of trainers in this gym. It's like double the previous gyms, but hey, I like it. Another Coughing. I'll have to be careful, make sure I don't miss any other trainers. That's good, because even, well, Coughing is Flamethrower, so maybe it's not good. Depends, are we faster? Now, Coughing would be weak to ground, but it has Levitate. So, Bulldoze will do nothing to it. Assurance, it also knows a Dark type attack. Ooh, this might, okay, it didn't do too much. It does have, I think, double power, right? Because it already took damage this turn. But, still not that much because our defense is so high and because Coughing does not get stab. Alright, and there's my berry. That might actually make a difference here. So this would be a good time to give Slate a fire resistance berry if I had one from the inverse battle place, but Instead we have the, I think, flying or fighting resist berry, which is not useful here. Yeah, it goes to show you the power of same type attack bonus. Oh, I should have used Secret Power. Luckily Metal Claw didn't miss. Alright, good job, Slate. That should be the level up. No, not quite. The steam stings my eyes. Everybody here is like medical. It's like, don't hurt yourselves, people. It's just a job. Flannery, what are you doing to your employees? I mean, it's nice to give them like the nice benefit of the hot spring, but at the same time, you gotta take care of them too. It seems like they're all just like hurting themselves by not being safe in the hot spring. Alright, hopefully I didn't miss any more of those ninja boys, but if I did, I apologize. Probably not, because I mean, there's already so many trainers, there can't be that many more. I think this was the last guy we saw, right? Ace Trainer Zane. Alright, now Slugma is weak to Bulldoze, and Slugma, unlike Coughing, does not have Levitate, so there we go. Critical hit, not sure we needed it. Oh, I did want to look that up when I got the crit before and see. I think in Gen 6 on, crits now do 50% additional damage instead of double damage, but I could be wrong. Kecleon, didn't expect to see one of them here. So they're a pretty cool Pokemon. They will change their type with their ability to whatever the last move used against them was. So you can see Kecleon is now Steel type. But I did that intentionally, because that means Bulldoze will now be super effective. Although I kind of thought it would do more damage. I guess at this point in the game, Kecleon's actually fairly strong. It's not a really strong Pokemon overall. Definitely don't recommend training one, but you know, we are only level 28, and our Pokemon are not fully evolved, so... You know, Kecleon's a Pokemon I could see getting like an evolution nowadays. Well, ground, we have nothing super effective against ground, so I didn't... You know what I should have done? I should have done Rock Tomb, which would have made it rock. Metal Claw is super effective against rock. Ground is super effective against Metal Claw. Honestly, I thought 2 moves would be enough to knock it out, so I didn't think that far ahead. Oh well, it's not Steel anymore, so now we can use a normal type attack. And didn't paralyze it or anything. Fire Punch, come on Slate, hold on, don't get burned. Wow, okay. Critical hit, crit got us there. That's okay though, because we didn't really need the experience. So, Dan, buddy, you are up. And Uproar should finish out this battle. Oh, not quite. Well, let's see if there are any more trainers, or if not, Dan might just be able to level up against like her first Pokemon, or we'll see how it works out. So we came from the north one, right? So where does the south one go? Big circle? Nope, another trainer. You must be getting tired by now, huh? You'd like to rest in the hot bath, eh? But you should know that maintaining your willpower is an important ability for all trainers. Very true, and so we will press on. Kindler Andy and his Numel. It's also really disappointing there aren't more fire types, because one of the there's a gym that's fire type based, and there's a whole team that's fire type based. So it's like they're just really limiting how much variability and diversity they have on those teams, which makes the game less fun when you're just facing tons of the same Pokemon over and over again. You want some good diversity. Yeah, I could see like if it was a type that like wasn't used very often. The funniest, in my opinion, or the worst offender, fire types also in the next generation don't have very many in the national decks. They actually have to give a fire type specialist the starter Pokemon, because that's like the only new fire type. Okay, so I think we faced everybody. What was the other route? The one that goes up in the center? Maybe it just doesn't go anywhere? I'm just curious, so I want to check it out. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Alright, as you already know, this is going to be a bit of a long episode. Because I think after this point, I could just start the next battle with the next episode with battling Flannery, but I kind of like doing the whole gym in the same episode. It just feels right with the build-up and the excitement, and you know. That's very trolly. I like that though. actually end up behind Flannery, but can't jump down to face her. Alright, so we'll go the way we originally discovered. But it just feels like it should be a better ending to an episode than a beginning. Plus, we will actually have a 5th gym battle coming up very shortly, because I'm pretty sure the only prerequisite for facing our dad, Norman, was to beat 4 other gyms. That's what he told us a long time ago, so... you may have noticed that this is now our 4th gym, so... our battle with our dad should be coming up pretty soon as well. Alright, so I will have to use a revive, unfortunately, but that's okay. We did just buy a bunch, so it'll save me a trip to the Pokemon Center. And nope, don't want to use more revives. Let's use a Soda Pop. And I probably should use some Leppa Berries, just in case. I can't really see a situation where I'd be using them all, but this is a gym battle, so you gotta give it your all, right? Turns out Leppa Berries are in the berry pocket. And once again, we'll give Slate a... we don't have like a... oh, we do have a Soft Sand. And he does have a ground type attack. So we also could give him Heartstone as well. But yeah, let's give him the Soft Sand. Might regret that, but we'll see. It's hard to know how the battle's going to go at this stage. Alrighty then. Just trying to think. Some strategies going in. I'm not sure who I want to lead with in this. I don't know. These are probably all fine, to be honest, but let's get Dig and Low Sweep. We need Rock Tomb. No. I mean, all the rest should probably be fine, right? Yeah, I think we're fine. Hopefully I don't regret this. Yeah, I have no idea who our team is. I have no idea what levels they are. Let's start with Slate, since I think he's going to be weak to most of our Pokemon, as is Lily, and we'll see what we can make happen. We'll save our kind of strongest for this gym for later, so we can switch them in at the right time. Or bring them in at least, I should say. Welcome! No, wait, I mean, Puny Trainer, you've done well to make it this far. Let's see, I'm honored to be serving as the gym leader of... No, I mean, I'm Flannery and I'm in charge here. You better not underestimate me just because I've only been leader a short time. With the skills inherited from my grandfather, I'm gonna, demonstrate the hot moves we've owned in this land. Alright. Yeah! Well, she's certainly a hothead, but, I think she might want to spend some more time practicing her introduction. But she is new, so we'll let that slide. Alright, Slugma. So you guys can probably make some pretty good guesses at what her Pokemon are going to be. Only 3. I wasn't sure if she had 3 or 4. But in retrospect, I probably should have known it was 3. So 26. Maybe we have like 26, 26, 28, something like that. Let's go for that Bulldoze, because it is better than Rock Tomb. They're both super effective. We should be faster. Yeah, Slugma's pretty slow, thankfully. And there we go, one-hit knockout. How great would it be if we just like, well, I'm not sure it would be great, but how surprising would it be if we just like bulldoze the entire gym? Torkoal, oh, that's right, her best is a Torkoal. I was thinking it was a Camerupt, but since Camerupt is Maxie's best, like the equivalent of Sharpedo for Archie, it makes sense she would have a different one. Well, let's not hold anything back. It is slow, and Bulldoze is super effective, and the Soft Sand might not be a one-shot, but it should do a lot of damage. Wow, okay, not even close to a one-shot. I'm glad, though. It's going to make this a little more interesting. Okay, Sunny Day. Not sure why he did that. Maybe to make like a really powerful eruption or a flamethrower or something. I'm also not sure what her TM is. Is there a TM for Flame Charge, maybe? Overheat. Ah, okay. This is probably going to be a one-hit knockout, especially in the sun. Good job, Slate. You took out one of her Pokemon. And Overheat is 140 base power, so extremely powerful, but only 90% accuracy, and lowers your special attack by 2 stages. So if you use it a second time, it's only half as powerful, so like 70 base power, so you really got to be careful with when you use it. So it might be smart for her to switch out Torkoal and reset it, but at the same time it's so slow, it might not get a chance to use another one. And we're paralyzed, or it's paralyzed. Sweet. Curse. Why are you using Curse? Like, I almost feel like the gym leaders just use like random moves, like just like wild Pokemon do. This is not the best AI I've seen. Alright, well, on the bright side, for her, she might use a potion, so wouldn't count this out yet. Fully paralyzed, awesome. Probably doesn't have a full restore at this point in the game. I'm going to keep using this, yeah, Hyper Potion. So that's pretty good, it'll heal it up, but it'll keep it paralyzed. But Metronome will keep building up Secret Powers damage, so let's keep doing that. I think Torkoal can probably learn like Rock Throw or something. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird combo of moves, having Sunny Day, Overheat, Curse, and I assume a physical attack to use. Okay, Body Slams, that's pretty good, but it's like, you know, choose a strategy, Flannery, and stick with it. I will admit it's very in character though, because she can't decide, you know, what she's going to say to start the battle, so she also can't decide what strategy to give her Pokemon. Alright, good. I was hoping for some paralysis. I think at this point it's what Ava needs to take out Torkoal. But I'm not going to switch in another Pokemon just because it's a gym battle, so I want to avoid any unnecessary damage. Alright, well done, Ava. Putting a lot of work here. Alright, who should we bring in now? You know, let's go ahead and... I wonder how much Venoshock would do. Probably not that much. You know, another strategy I could have used would have been to start with Lily and put down Toxic Spikes and try to Venoshock them all, but if I lay down the Toxic Spikes in front of oh, I want to check moves, don't I? Slugma, it probably would use a fire attack against me, which wouldn't have been good. Alright, special. So that's when I use as a special attack, since the curse did increase its defense, which is part of why my Secret Powers didn't do much damage. Alright, I think Dan should be faster, and especially as we use the Bulldoze to start. Definitely faster than, and Torkoal's really slow anyway. So the only question is, do I want to use a Bulldoze? I think I want to use Uproar, because after the defense increase plus stab, and I think we might have Silk Scarf. Yeah, this might even knock it out right here. I hope it does, because otherwise she'll probably use another potion. That could be bad for us. Alright, good. Clean knockout. Good job, Dan. And that should be the level we were going for, isn't it? Yep, sweet. I don't remember if she has, probably just a Numel, but it could be a Camerupt. I hope it's a Camerupt. Numel, okay. So that's not quite as tough. Now we are stuck using Uproar, we're locked into it, but that's probably okay. Oh wow, one shot. Nicely done, Dan. So at least our Torkoal was a bit of a challenge. Nice high defense stat. Oh, I guess I was trying too hard. I've only recently become a gym leader. I guess I was trying too hard to be someone I'm not. When I don't act like myself, no wonder Pokemon that battle at my side get confused. Thank you for teaching me that. You deserve this. Yeah, I wonder if that was intentional to give her Pokemon like different strategies, but I kind of hope so. If you have a Heat Badge, all Pokemon up to level 50, even those you get in trades from other people, will obey you completely. And it lets Pokemon use the HM move Strength outside of battle. This is a token of my appreciation. Don't be shy about taking it. Overheat. Do I want to teach that one to Ford? Maybe. Overheat is a fire-type move that inflicts serious damage on the target, but it sharply cuts the special attack of the Pokemon using it. It might not be suitable for longer battles. Well, hopefully if you use a base 140 fire move, it'll mean a shorter battle. I think I might teach it to Ford, just because we can always go back and teach a Fire Pledge at the Move Tutor again, and because most of his attacks are physical, so even if I use Overheat and it lowers my special attack by 2 stages, it won't affect all my other attacks, so yeah, it might be a good strategy. Like she said, not good for longer battles, but you know, how many long battles do we really have? Alright guys, well, it has been a very fun night, but it is late and I should be getting some sleep, so that is what I'm going to do. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this gym. As I said before, I expect to have another gym battle in our near future, and then once that's done, you know, we don't actually have Surf. I don't know where we get Surf, but I'm sure we'll come across it very soon, and then with our dad Norman's gym badge, we can use Surf, and then we can explore the whole second half of the Hoenn region. So a lot of adventures still in store. Hope you guys stick with me for the rest of them. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.